Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a new League of Legends video. So I thought it's about time to do another tips and tricks video since the last one was received so well. By the way, I usually ask you guys what kind of tips video you want to see coming up, and I usually do this on my Facebook and Twitter pages, so make sure you follow them up in the description below and maybe you'll have an input on my next video. But moving on, I'll be talking about 3 different tips in this video. Hopefully it will improve your gameplay and or you'll learn something new. Some of them will be very easy, but some of them will be more difficult. Moving on with the first tip, we're going to be talking about the Scuttle Crab. So first things first, the very basics of Scuttle Crab. It spawns at 2 minutes and 30 seconds at the center of the video, and when you hit it with an offensive ability, it runs away from you, which obviously tends to lead to very annoying and difficult chases to try and kill this little thing. But something a bit more interesting is that using a hard CC ability on Scuttle Crab will reduce its armor and magic resistance by quite a bit, and a hard CC includes things like a knockup, a stun, etc. Looking at the Yasuo example once again, you see the Scuttle Crab has 60 armor and 60 magic resistance, but as I knock it up with Yasuo's Q, both of those stats go down to 10, making Scuttle Crab much more easier to kill. But the most advanced thing to talk about Scuttle Crab, and this is something I personally found out by accident, is that you can make it stuck so that you don't have to chase it across the river. All you have to do is use the fact that it runs away from you and then make it go right into this area around the dragon pit, and it'll stop right here and you can easily freely auto attack it to death. And this does work on both sides, but it is very difficult to do, so I recommend trying it out in a custom game until you get the idea of how it works. But if you're a champion that doesn't have a hard CC type ability to reduce its stats, this will definitely help you kill it much quicker so that you don't have to run around wasting too much time. But let's move into the second tip. This one is going to be focusing on Kha'Zix. So a neat trick with Kha'Zix is that you can use Tiamat, Hydra, or Q while you are in the air from a Z ability before you land. And the reason this is useful is because you can get so many more things done at one time, and this gives a lot less time for your opponents to react. So just simply use the ability or the items while you're still mid-air from your E ability, and it'll go right on top of them, do the damage, and you can do a lot of cool things with this, which we're going to get into next. So Kha'Zix, of course, being an assassin means that he probably wants to get in, get the kill, and then instantly get out. Well, this is where the double jump comes in by utilizing what I just told you to its fullest. And what happens effectively is that you use your jump 2 times before you even land on the ground, so you pretty much do a double hop in the air. So imagine jumping into the enemy base, use your Q while you're still in the air, get the kill, and then jump instantly back out before you even land or give an opponent a chance to CC you down and kill you. And naturally, you can go even further with this and chain it as much as possible, as long as you can do it fast enough. So if there are several opponents that are low, you can chain this without any problems as long as your E ability is upgraded, which you're going to be seeing in this example right here. First I use the Tiamat to kill the Veigar, use the Q on the enemy Kha'Zix, but I'm constantly in the air hopping over and over and over before I actually land on the ground visibly. Easily one of the coolest tricks in League of Legends. And the final tip of this video is going to be for Viktor. Now this is a very simple tip in my opinion, but it's also extremely effective. So we all know and love Viktor's E ability because it has great range and it's quite easy to use in the laning phase for very solid harass potential. And I mean overall it's just a very good ability. But a neat thing you can do with this is the fact that you can make the range on it seem much longer than it is, which you're about to see me do on the brand, and this can easily catch people off guard because they don't simply expect it to reach that far. And the way to do this one is to use your E ability as you're running away from your opponent and at maximum range. And you see in this example how far the laser extends from where my position is currently. But let's check out another example of it again just so you can get a better idea. You see there I use it at the very edge of the circle and the range seems so incredibly far. I personally use this quite often because again, a lot of people aren't expecting the laser to go as far as it is from my current position, and they easily get caught off guard, and it's a pretty cool way to hit them. So I recommend going in a custom game again with a friend, trying this out to get an idea of how it actually does work and get a feel for it, and then trying to apply it into your next game. But that is it for this video guys. If you did enjoy, please do throw in a like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you have not, and I truly hope that this video did teach you something new and you can take this and bring it into your next game. But as usual guys, I hope you did enjoy it. Check out my other videos as well, and I hope to see you for the next one. Peace.